Today, the Dimapur Urban Council Chairman Federation, or the DUCCF, held a press conference here at the Duncan Busti Community Hall at Duncan Busti. And the DUCCF before this had a meeting, and now they also to the media brought up many issues regarding Dimapur town or the commercial hub. Now the issues included Midland Colony Council issue, where the government middle school has come under a scandal right now, where a dispensary has been set up there at the government school. Now Nagaland News Network has done stories on this as well, and viewers can refer to that as well, and many other issues were discussed as well. Now it also included the residential sanitation tax, or the RSF, by the DMC, and the road from Delhi Junction to Hotel Dragopan. Now that is the National Highway 36, which has been coming under the scanner, and many controversies involved because of the non-completion of the said highway. Another issue is the most important, of course, the NLTP Act, where the DUCCF has been in the forefront of it. Another issue is a development in urban areas as well. But one more discussion that came about with the media was also the anti-defection law for municipal elections, which the cabinet had taken a decision on 11 July 2024. So these are the topics that was discussed here today. Let's have a look at today's press conference.
Yeah, first of all, thank you, media fraternity, for the time that you are given for the concerns of the people of Dimapur. So we are here together with all our DUCCF office bearers and executive of the 23 wards of urban Dimapur. So we would like to brief you about the meeting that has taken place today. First, today we discussed in depth regarding that issue was there regarding Midland Colony. See, Midland Colony consists of a formation of 3 wards. Ward number 9, I think, ward number 16 and 17. 14 also. Huh? 14. So there are multiple wards regarding Midland Colony. And there was an issue came out in the paper regarding the GMS and health center that was supposed to be established there at GMS premises. We understand that whatever took place in the social media regarding Midland Colony Council, which is the utmost concern for DUCCF. Why? Because DUCCF is an apex body of all the colony council that is under 23 wards. That consists of 97 colonies. So here we have discussed, we have got our Midland Colony chairman with us also. So on this issue, we would like to give a clarification from the office of the DUCCF with our executive members that any organization has rights to voice, but should be consulted with the respective organization before taking any decisions. So that is why it's difficult for Midland Colony Council right now. Why? Because there is already a dispute among them, which everybody knows, and we will not name, but then we are hoping that DUCCF, being the apex body, we try to solve, bring back unity, and bring back peace among the council itself. So now there are some few things that we would like to also share. We have given this concern matter to our vice president. Yeah, but then I'll just supplement to it, since I'm saying about this issue. See, Midland Colony Council, whatever internal issues they have, it's on Midland Colony Council to solve it. But if a council has a difficulty among themselves, then DUCCF will intervene and is intervening so that there will be peace among themselves. So now we have had a meeting with the Midland Colony Council, and they have agreed that they will have a general meeting, and they will solve the issues as soon as possible by December. So that we wanted to let the Midland Colony Council leaders, elders, residents to know that they should do it peacefully and according to the norms of the Colony Council that the DUCCF has resolved and given it to them. So that is one agenda that we have discussed today. The main agenda here, today's discussion is, there are lots, so we'd like to stress upon RSF. It's called the Residential Sanitation Fund. Fees, okay. So on RSF, we had a meeting with our DMC councillors, with the CEO of DMC, with the GBs together. And we have, today's meeting, we have discussed that we agree to the text, but what we have discussed is that the DMC councillors has told us that around 14 to 15 lakhs goes only for fuel expenditures for the tractors and dumpers of collection of the sanitation. So that is up to the department to look into it. That has nothing to do with the DUCCF or the GBs. But our concern is the collection of the RSF. Our members here, we have decided that we'll go for further consultation, and only after that we will consult our members in depth properly, because our executive members will have to consult with all the colony chairmen and colony councils. Then we will be able to understand whether the RSF fee is suitable or not. That is what we have decided. And the other agenda was regarding the road from Dilai Junction to Tragapan Junction. So the road has been kept pending for quite some time, in which we know because of this festive season, it has just started within few days back. It was supposed to be completed on the month of December last year, 2023, as according to the meeting that was held at DC's office, DC's conference hall. DUCCF was being a part there. Then we had some urban areas leaders also, especially Reland Village Council was there. And through negotiation, this work started, but it stopped. Now they have started. DUCCF is very thankful and grateful to the 21 Colony Council, which from that stretch goes to the Hotel Tragapan. So we give our acknowledgement and appreciation to the 21 Council. They have really pressured the department, might as well as the administration, to start with the work. So we are keeping in constant touch regarding this matter, and we hope that the contractor will do this construction in the required time frame. I'll just go ahead, and the third agenda that we are having is regarding, we have decided that we will give an RTI to the DMC department. We'll also submit an RTI for urban department and an RTI for the multidisciplinary state stadium. So the 3 RTIs will be filed from the office of the DUCCF. So those were done because of the concern that we have. Discussions were done lastly, I would like to state about the Nagaland Liquor Total Prohibition Act. This is a story that's been going on for quite some time, and DUCCF was given full endorsement from the Naga Council and the civil societies back in 2023. We have submitted a representation to the government on joint efforts with all the CSOs of Dimapur, and there was a cabinet meeting. All of us, we know, but there was no decision taken. As we all know that this NLTP issue is nothing personal to any one of us. It was just given responsibility to the DUCCF to do the research. Since as colony chairmen, as colony leaders and elders, we know what is going on with this NLTP issue for the district of Dimapur under the urban area. So we did our researches and conclusively we submitted the representation with all facts and figures to our government. So till today, there is no positive outcome even after the cabinet meeting. Whether we are, as citizens, we would like to question our government also, whether they are willing to lift the NLTP or not lift, they should give a concrete answer to it. And to let the citizens know that if they are banning NLTP, if they are, the act is to be taken place, then they should strictly follow it. If not, then the DUCC have already given its representation with all the CSOs of Dimapur that it should be lifted. So on NLTP issue, we appeal to the government that the gentle reminder that to look into the matter, because we know our festive season is going to start on December 1 and so on. And there is going to be a partial lifting very soon, that we all know. Whether partial lifting or not, last year we came to know that there was initial partial lifting. So likewise, they should make a decision of this NLTP issue. So these are the things that we have discussed. And lastly, I would like to say that the DUCCF stands with the all Kohima Municipal Ward Panchayat and all Ward Union Mokochung Town regarding their press release that they have given against the cabinet decision on 11th of July 2024 regarding the issue of self-style ward chairmen and GBs who are self-styled working as councillors. I don't think any GB or chairman is working as councillors. So we are against that cabinet decision that has taken place on 11th of July 2024. We believe that chairman and GBs coexist together with our government. And we have never taken advantage. We have voiced, and whatever the government directs us, we work together. So now we know whatever is happening right now as the decision has taken place, but we are against the decision and we stand in solidarity with the two unions of Kohima and Mokochung. So that is those issues that has been discussed for today.
Regarding the
Yes.
I just want to know whether the DUCCF is supporting the Midland Council or the stand of the DUCCF in removing the dispensary. Finally, has the DHC, huh? Even the advisor, Yogi, has also voiced out, and then I believe has informed the Midland Council to remove, and the department to remove the primary health center from the premises of the school.
Okay.
And also, as per the sources, the school where it's established, it was not given by the colony council, but by an individual person to the state government. So, where is the DUCCF in this? Are you in support with the council or with the stand for the dispensary?
See, like I said earlier, as we have discussed this matter with our Midland Colony Council, this internal issue of theirs, it's them to solve with the concerned department. Okay, we will not involve in these issues. But our concern is about their colony because of these matters. Their colony has broken into two. So our concern is we don't want their colony to be divided into two. So these are the concern matters that we are trying to solve for the Midland Colony Council. The rest into this issue regarding GMS and the health primary center which is there, regarding that we will not comment on it because that belongs to their issue.
Acha sir, tadi ekta question to.
Yes.
Apni answer dishe holi sir. Ito primary health center ekta GMS ne set up pura. Ito chamela holai gina. Ito Midland Council bhi duita hoise garo. Apni ito holi clearly bolishe कि Midland Council majote internally solve korbe. Bole takan majote ito council duita holai hoise. तो ito to DUCCF usi gina intervene korna settle korne ke liye kaam hoy.
Thank you for the question. This is exactly what we are trying right now. Because there is divided, we want peace, unity, and tranquility to be among the DUCC perimeter. So we are already on the process. Our chairman is with us, Midland Colony. So we will make sure that whatever decision from the office and the executive, that the Midland Colony Council also, they have agreed to go according to whatever decision we have given. In fact, we have given some few points to the leaders of Midland Colony. We have already resolved and we have given them. One is that any colony council under urban, there is some few patterns that we would like to say. We cannot, any individual or groups cannot call a general meeting. It goes under some procedure. The office bearers and the executive, they have a meeting and they decide whether there will be a general meeting or not. So that according to that, whatever they have this audit or they have this transaction to be done, that is done after that meeting is concluded. But in this issue, because of these internal issues, they have a division among them. So that we discuss in depth and we make sure that these things will be resolved as soon as possible.
But sir, as a apex body, DUCCF, do you agree that American ito primary health center ekta ito school je attached thaka do oro ঠিক নহয় কি বাচ্চাকান স্কুল বি লয় আছে তাতে ডিসপেন্সারি একটা হেলথ সেন্টার লাগাই না বাচ্চাকান কি ito বিমার খান বি লাগিব পারে ডিসপেন্সারি দে তো ito হেলথ সেন্টার তো আপনার সাইজ বলে একটা সাইজ ito attached thaka দিলে ঠিক নহয় না তো DUCCF প্রবি কি কয়
Yeah, okay, on this question, I have earlier said that is under the prerogative of the Midland Colony Council to discuss with the department, okay? So that on that I will not further comment more. Why? Because I have already said that reply on that question.
Now sir, you have clearly stated that American DMC, urban development and multidisciplinary sports complex related to RTI Lahau hoise. That's very clear. But DMC or urban, but sir, can you highlight a few? Why?
Okay, regarding DMC, it will be mainly because of the amount of workers that are working in the department. As we come to know, we studied and we come to observe that there's around 400 plus workers who are drawing their salaries. And we have observed that hardly 200 reaches the office and working. It's a grave concern, not only for the people of the members of the DUCCF, but the entire people under urban who is under municipality. So that I think it's our right that we should file an RTI and find out the truth, what is happening inside the department itself. We want to see. So that is why we have taken the decision that we will file an RTI regarding this issue.
Urban, sir.
And urban is very interesting, as we all know. For the past few decades, DUCCF chairman laga body ase. Eto apni khan sob jani ase. Ami khan chairman ite kiman ase development aha laga to urban department ra aha laga to ami khan to na jane komti pai ne bishi pai bi na jane etu karone ami khan bi tate RTI lagai kene check koribo. Development to aya ase ne nai mohan Dimapur urban area. Itu nimita am. Yes. Yeah. Very soon. This was the discussion done today itself. So maybe it may take around 3 to 4 working days, and we'll submit the RTSC.
The question is now with regards to the sanitation fees, residential sanitation fees.
Yes.
I believe a few days back,
Yes.
you mentioned you had a meeting.
Yes.
So what was the revised rate? What was the previous rate? This is my first group.
So
Thank you. Last 2-3 days back, DMC पर आमकां chairman और कमरा खान सबके RSF fee revise करबो गई ना आमकां ये मतिसले तो आमकां ताती जैसे तकान कोशे RSF fees to RSF means residential sanitation tax taxe पहले तो होले भी SF होगी ना fees को दिसे तकान तो तकान 100 rupees enhance करबो कोशे वो आमकां के तो तकान तो agenda ले कोशे आमकां truly more than 2 hours आमकां discuss कोशे दे तो discuss कोशे कोनो मानु भी माना नहीं तो विषय আছে কি কোয়াছে এখন তাতে বিষয় হ্যানতেন করি না কি করেছে কলেনি মানুষ বেশি মানুষ হয়তো মানা নাই তো কথা তো এটা তো বিষয় আছে সি লাস্ট 4-5 years to 40 rupees पर एकदम नॉर्मल पर আমখান কলেনি সব তো RSF ला तो सब नॉर्मल पर চলেগে না আছে দে বলি বি এটা তো আরো 60 rupees হয়ে যাচ্ছে তখন অলপ দিন আগে 60 rupees উঠাই দিছে और इनका होगी ना मन दिन होगी ना वो 100 उठा को कुछ ले तो हम खान इतना ना माने हम खान कौन भी इतना तो एक्सेप्ट पूरा नहीं ओली भी लास्ट दी हमें डायरेक्ट कोई दिबो तो DMC लास्ट CEO पर कंक्लूजन कथा कोई दे हम खान सब मानु कोई से सब निजर भावना कोई से इतना तो मानु विषय আছে निजर घर दी जाएगा ना कुंबा मंथली 40 rupees भी दिबो लेना पड़ा मानु विषय আছে बोले भी तक 60 हो जाए तो भी कोनो रकम आमी खान जमा करेंगे ना उठाएंगे ना तो तखन के DMC खान के जमा करते तो जे 100 rupees होले तो कोन दिबले पारबो तो कोनबा मानु तो दिबले पारबो बोला होले भी बेसी मानु दिबले ना पारे बेसी दिगदार पासे तो मानु खान एनेगा होई ना आमी खान ट्रुली आगे जो गोवान से 2 hours से आमी खान डिस्कस करछले तो लास्ट DMC ला CEO बरा आमी खान के नकोले भी आमी खान ऑर्डर दिबले पारबो इतो কাৰণে আমি খান তো 100 rupees enhance করাছে আমি খান তো কি আছে চেয়ারম্যান একটা আছে জিবি একটা আছে কলোনি পৰা আমি খান কে এলে পড়ি না পাতা আছে তো মই খান কলোনি মানু নিমিতে আহি কেনে তাতি ঘর আছে আমি খান কে নহলি কিলে ইতো মিটিং মাতিছে তাই দিব বলে পয়লা পৰা অর্ডার দি দিবি না অর্ডার নিদি কে না গৈ আছে আৰু আমি খান কে মিটিং কই না আমি খান লাগা ভাবনা তো কি আছে তাই সব শুনি লৈছে মানু কোনটো মানা নাই लास्ट दी कोशे आमी खान तुमी खान के नकोइले आमी खान ऑर्डर बोला बोली दो इतो तो आमी खान के इंसल्ट करछो तो डिमापुर पब्लिक के इंसल्ट करे আছে तो डिमापुर DMC तो अरबा लगा पिछुड़ी थका सब के इंसल्ट करे আছে इतो तो निम নহয় तो अरे आमी खान तो इतो तो फ्री सर्विस আছে आमी खान जीबी खान तो और चेयरमैन खान तो आमी खान के मान लई के ना मान दिन भर राखिले 2-3 hours डिस्कशन करबले दी के ना মই खान के इंसल्ट करा तो डिमापुर मन के इंसल्ट करे আছে दे इतो तो বেশি নিমবি আছে আমি খান ইতো তো আমি খান আই অন বিহাফ অফ DFC ইতো তো আমি খান বেশি মন বিয়া পাইছে কামরা খান বি তো বিয়া পাইছে আমি খান কি একটা লেটার ভাল হলিবি ছোট হলিবি ডাঙৰ হলিবি কলেনি একটা করে আমি খান কি ইলেক্ট কৰি কিনা আছে তো আমি খান কি তাতি মাতি কেনে লাস্ট দিন গাতাই লাও খুশি পড়াই তো আমি খান লাও খুশি আছে তো গেলে আমি খান কি মাতিছে তাই তো আমি তো কোশ্চেন করে আছে তাকে ইনকা তো নচলব লাগে তাই ডিমাপুর পাবলিক কে ইনসল্ট করে আছে in future to इनका कथा तो नकोब लगे कोई कि ना आमी लगा साइड पर तो कथा कोई दिया है थैंक यू
सर इतो नगर रिकॉर्ड है डिमापुर म्युनिसिपल एरिया ऑफ 23 है ऑलरेडी सब DMC का सैनिटेशन जमा होने वाला है लास्ट वीक इटे तो सर कंप्लेंट विषय আছে कॉलोनी পৰা कि हफ्ताते 2 बार भी ना है और सब मानु जे कॉलोनी नाका सैनिटेशन फीस दिया है थ्रू द काउंसिल So, you know how opportunity, sir, आपने कहा ठीक है, एक टा point. And second point is, sir, इक्या public contribution बोला ऐसा है, marketing is not under DUCCF, बोले भी market सब भी DMC पर Christmas star collection, collect करना বেশি টোক পাই আছে বুঝে তো আচ্ছা কনসার্ন সিটিজেন ডিইউসিসিএফ পাবে এটা সব লাগাও পড়ি কি কয়
আচ্ছা সবে তো মই খান বি itu তো দেখি আছে ওইলো তো আমি উঠনি কোন না নরমাল para itu sanitation la gare খান বি নরমাল para আই দেখলি দে বলে আমি খান তো ভাবিছে নতুন কাউন্সিলর আহিলে আমি খান আরাম para ডিমাপুর বেশি ভাল হই গেলে যাব নাকি ভাবে আসলে আরএসএফ লাভ ফিস তুই কি দিয়েছে কন্টিনিউ তো দিয়েছে আমি লাভ ভাবনা তো কোন বি নিয়ে দেওয়া বলা বলি বি তুই কি হয়েছে না জানি আমি খান বি তো বুঝি না পায় itu পয়লা দুইবার তিনবার গাড়ি আয়া থাকা জায়গাতে তো একটা নইলে দুইটা গাড়ি আগে কমপ্লেন বেশি আহি থাকে তো এইটো তো তার খান ভিতৰটো কি আছে আমি খান তো ক'বলৈ আমি খান এইটো তো সারপ্রাইজ হৈ আছে ভাল ডিমাপুৰত অলপ ভাল আহিব নে কি ভাবে আছিলোঁ হ'লে বি এতিয়া বিয়া বেহ আছে আৰু ৰিগাৰ্ডিং দ্য ৰেট চাবি মই খান বি এইটো কেনেকুৱা কৰি কিনা চেজ লাইক অফ দ্য এনেই আমি খান ডেইলি নিডছ টমেটো নহ'লে বি এইটো পটেটো খান টমেটোৰ এতিয়া ছিজন নহয় আজিকালি ছিজন আছে ডিএমচি ৰেট দি 80 rupees per kg তো আনছিজনটি কিমান হৈ যাব লাগিছিল আমি খান আচৰিত লাগি আছে এইটোতো ইটো পৰাই আমি খান পাব্লিক খান কি কৈ আছে মানুহ আমি খান নাগা মানুহটো আগেতে ক'বলৈ মানুহ নাই যে মানুহ অহা পিছতে বেক বাইটিং কৰিবলৈ মানুহ বেছি থাকে বুলি আমি খান পাব্লিক খান বি আমি খান লাগাৰ এইটো কি আছে বাহাৰটি ওলাব লাগে কথা কৈ কিনে ওলাব লাগে মানুহ পৰা লিডাৰ খান পৰা খুচি খুচি কৰিবলৈ নিদিব লাগে ৰেটটো কি আছে একটা তাই খান লয় এইটোতো আমি মাৰ্কেট দোকানদাৰ খান পৰা তাই খান খুচি পৰা ওলোৱা নহয় ডিএমচি লোৱা চাৰ্ট দি আজি লোৱা চাৰ্ট দিবি টমেটোটো 80 rupees per kg আছে এইটোতো বেছি হাই ৰেট আছে এইটো এইটোৰ পৰা আমি খান পাব্লিক খান বি চব ঘৰতে যায় এইটোতো ডেইলি নিডছ আছে এইটোৰ পৰা ৰেট খান হ'লে বি কি হ'লে বি বেছি হাই বোলে আমি খান বি পাব্লিক খান বি আমি খান চেয়ারম্যান গমরা খান লোক মিলি কেনে কি পাব্লিক অপরটি আমি খান লাল রাইট থাকলে মিলি কেনে আগে যাইলে আমি খান ডিমাপুর মানুষ খান কারণে বি ভাল হবো আমি খান পাব্লিক কারণে বি ভাল হবো কিনা আপনি আপনি লাতে আমি রিপ্লাই দিয়ে আছে থ্যাংক ইউ
Coming back to taxation, yes, many have mentioned that many have spoken in social media with regards to the councillors collecting taxes. DMC councillors collecting taxes. So my question is, there are also organizations, let's not name any, NGOs and organizations, though they are also collecting donations, which preferably can be termed as taxes, because forcible collection is always tax. That's one thing. Second thing, spoken day in and day out, factions, 26 factions collecting taxes. Idu nakadibi, DCCF open. First though, if you can kindly highlight on the NGOs and the civil society organizations collecting forcible donations.
Or in the guise of saving the business establishments from the factions, they're taking donations.
See, we all know DUCCF works as a colony council. We have our own frame. Yes, the question of tax is there for business matters. We have DCCI, then we have Business Association of Nagaland, Dimapur district. We have CNCCI, the central. So these bodies are there for the business problems and tax problems. But when it comes to colony, it comes to tax means the colony council decides or makes any decision. That is a different issue. But regarding tax issue, like you have mentioned, every organization is having their own laws and bylaws to look into it. Okay, so regarding underground tax issue, we all know, we don't have to mention about it. So that's it. We do not deal with these issues much regarding this business tax, okay?
Sir, I have two questions. Ekta ase National Highway 36 delegate wala ina ta common point ase.
Yes.
Apni clearly question ilike sir ede company je we capture kore ase nagami funded ase. Aru amika dhuni pai ase sir nagan pra sub contract dina police. Whereas আমি kan এতিয়া শুনি আছে সব কন্ট্রাক্টর বা সারেন্ডার কৰিছে আৰু এতিয়া নাগামে ইফালে পৰা কাম কৰিবলৈ আছে whereas public কন্ট্রিমান লোক পাই আছে আৰু ডাংকান এৰিয়া মিডলেন এৰিয়া kan চাইছো বুলি স্যাৰ নালা বন্ধি কিনা ৰাখি কিনা জমা কৰি ৰাখি দি আছে কোনবা লোক ঘৰতে বি গুছিব নাপাৰে ইনফেক্ট তাতে পানী জমা হৈ না mosquito breeding place একটা হৈ আছে so DUCC are probably loud and clear message একটা নাগামে ইফালে কি কয়
Yeah, I think our brother Aaron will answer to that question.
ইটো লগা মেৰতে আমি অলপ কৈ দিব আমি জান লাষ্ট টাইম 21 কাউন্সিলস চেয়ারম্যান ইটো আরবান ইকলা লৈ কিনা রুরাল এরিয়া লাগি থাকিছে এনি অনা মন ডিসি কি লোক পাই কিনা that this ultimatum দিছে তো ultimatum দিয়া সব রখি কিনা আমি কান চেকিং যাইছিলে তাকান কামটো শুরু কৰি আছে কৰাটো হলে বি ইতিয়া কোশ্চেন রেজ করা নিছিনা ট্রেনিস লাগা সাইড ট্রেন লাগা পানি কান থাকা লাগাটো ইটো লাগি মুগান একদম আর্জেন্ট প্রায় ইতিয়া ঘুরব লাগে কৈছে হলে বি তাকান রয়্যাল স্টেশন ফালে পয়লা বেশি বিয়া আছে ইটো জায়গা হলো করে কিনা আহি কিনা জিরো যেলাগে পৰা স্টার্ট কৰি কিনা যাব না কই না জি তো ইতে রাতে সোফার পজিটিভ আছে মগান বি চেকিং যে আছে মগান বি ফলো আপ কৰি আছে ইটো আছে
My last question to the President.
Yeah.
এতিয়া MRP লগা একটা ইস্যু চলি আছে
Yes.
where Dimapur Naga student পৰা ইটো লগা ওপৰতে বেছি ডাঙৰ ভইচ ৰেজ কৰিছে কি ডেকোৰেটিভ লাইটস MRP নাথাকি না তোলাটো ঠিক নাই মই এইটো চাইছো বুলি আমি কান ইমপ্লিমেন্টিং এজেন্সিটো DMC গ্ৰেড কন্ট্ৰোলাৰ কান আছে DCCI কান আছে বলবি নাগা মানুহ কানকে ইন্ডিকা ডেকোরেটিভ লাইট imported police are mostly from Chinese identity. So DUCC probably কি কয়
See, we all of us are active in social media. Man jane ase man saya. MRP nathaka lado, it has been happening for quite some time, and I think it's high time responsible organizations and DMC department also should sit down together and work this out. We understand that that will not be the subject of the issue being appropriate to touch, but it was untouched for quite some time. So that's why they have taken the responsibility to touch. So on that ground, the issue has also done a good research on it. I am not saying that we support them. We support them on this issue, but I only suggest that they have taken up this matter because it was a concerned matter which was kept untouched for quite some time. So I believe this MRP issue, the DMC, the DCCI, and the business organizations should sit down together and fix the rates. It's high time.
It's a little out of the topic in the list, but since it's under Dimapur urban area, we are right now in the festive season. Many night carnivals, food bazaars are going to happen in colonies. And recently a report had said the Northeast with their cultural food, it's very unhygienic and very unsafe for consumption because of the preparation, storage as well. Now will the DUCCF do something about this food that is being sold in these open night bazaars and night markets?
Yes, definitely. This is
There be a food safety measure, taking a robust measure maybe?
this food safety measures regarding it. I am not very sure how our colony chairmen from that respective areas will look into it. But I'm definitely sure from the office of the DUCCF, we make sure that visitors coming from outside and having the time spent in all these carnivals will inform all the chairmen that food standards should be maintained. So that part from the DUCCF we can play a role by informing all the chairmen to make sure that there is food safety for people who are coming from outside. So that. Okay.
Last, I want to request to the state government of Nagaland now. আমি খান ডিমাপুর কারণে একটা রিকোয়েস্ট করবলে মন আছে গ্ৰেণ্ড এইড আহাটো আমি খান DMC খানকে দিব লাগে এইটো আমি লগা ভাৱনাটো DMC খানকে দিলে আমি খান লগা এইটো চব্জি খান লগা ৰেট বি ডাউন হৈ যাব নেকি গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ অলপ বি গ্ৰেণ্ড এইড আহি কিনে চাইলে আৰু স্পেচিয়েলি আমি খান ডিমাপুৰ বি নাগালেণ্ড আছে দেই চব ৱে গেট ৱে অফ নাগালেণ্ড হ'লে বি ৰাস্তাটো চাবি মই খান ডিমাপুৰ ফানি বি অলপ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টকে ৰিকুৱেষ্ট কৰা আছে ডিমাপুৰ খান কি বি আমি খান ডিমাপুৰীয়ান খান কি বি অলপ মৰম কৰিলে ভাল আপুনি খান চব জেনে আছে বাহাৰ মানুহ খান আহা খান বি চব দেখি আছে ডিমাপুৰ লগা ৰাস্তাটো একটাপি ল'বলৈ মন নাই আৰু আমি খান ডিমাপুৰ দি কনচাৰ্ণ দুইটা MLA আছে তাই খান দুজনীকো ৰিকুৱেষ্ট কৰা আছে ডিমাপুৰ কাৰণে খাৰা কৰি দি কিনা ডিমাপুৰ ভাল কৰিবলৈ দি কিনা তাই খান আগে দি যা টাইম দি কিনা ডিমাপুৰ কাৰণে কনচাৰ্ণ হৈ কিনা আহিছে ইটো নিচিনা আগে দিবি ডিমাপুৰ কাৰণে পাব্লিকটো কি লাগে ৰাস্তা লাগে লাইট লাগে দুইটা লাগে এইটো পৰাই আমি খান ষ্টেট গভৰ্ণমেণ্টকে ৰিকুৱেষ্ট কৰাইছে ডিমাপুৰ ফানি অলপ চাই দি কিনা আমি খান ডিমাপুৰ কিবি নাপাহৰি কিনা ডিমাপুৰ দিবি অলপ ডেভেলপ কৰিলে ভাল আছে কৈ কিনা আমি অন বিহাফ অফ DUCCF পৰা ষ্টেট গভৰ্ণমেণ্টকে ৰিকুৱেষ্ট কৰাইছে থেংক ইউ
Yeah.
Very interesting topic. Do you feel that Dimapur has been neglected in terms of development for the past, let's just say 10 years, as compared to other developments in other districts or neighboring districts? That is my first question. Second question is our Dimapur MLA has, I think, DMC location like the developers. He has requested the Chief Minister to build flyovers for Dimapur.
Yes.
So, do you also support that? If you support, do you also want to say something on that?
Yeah, definitely we support. That was a request by our MLA, Sir Matashi. That's a very good idea that he has put forward to the government and appeal. The answer to your question is that Dimapur has been failing regarding development. That is why we are planning to put an RTI to the urban department and try to find out what are the works that is going to be take place. The files, I think, which are submitted to the department, maybe from 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, whether they are taking up these matters or not, whether development is coming or not to our district. So that is why we want to put an RTI and find out, is Dimapur seriously neglected? We want to know. And as far as the chairman here is concerned, from all 23 wards, we know that there is no development. There is a chairman here from Notun Basti colony. In his colony itself, see, there's a stretch of road, the blacktopping was done by the residents itself, collecting of funds from themselves and then constructing the blacktopping. So there are so many things, development done by the chairman and colony council itself for development wise. So we are not seeing that urban department is intervening and doing the needful by giving us developments.
Sir, itu mga point
Yes.
government na stand do development di Dimapur kami do mati na ko sa tanda reason hectare reason here.
Okay.
Itu mga ini DUCCF committee.
Mati, there are lots of land. The road belongs to the government. No, there are lots of land that can be developed. There are so many offices in the district of Dimapur. In fact, Dimapur is the fastest growing city of Nagaland. We know, but it has been neglected. Let us be sure. Every one of us knows that because of this festive season that is on the corner, it's only because of that there are some few developments that is occurring, road repairing and construction. Otherwise, we have kept unattended for quite some time. So we are trying to voice.
At saka itu alright, ka point to us. We know that in Dimapur there's a huge menace of drug abuse.
Yes.
Drug addiction, and the consequence of that is an increase in the number of thefts in homes, business establishments, etc. People are going to use this committee issue. So this also affects the councils, the urban councils.
So regarding into drugs law to every colony chairman GB ase to nijor colony ড্রাগস এডিক্ট থাকিবি কি থাকিবি আমি খান নিজেও কলনি এইটো ড্রাগ এডিক্ট খান কন্ট্রোল করবলে এইটো আহিবলে নিদি কিনা নিদিবলে কাৰণে আমি খান বি এইটো কোশিশ কৰি কিনা বন্ধ কৰি আছে তো একটা চেয়ারম্যান পৰা সব কলনি চাবলৈ নাপাৰে এইটো তো নিজৰ কলনিতে কোন চেয়ারম্যান আছে তাই পৰা নিজৰ কলনিটো তাই কন্ট্রোল কৰি কিনা এইটো ড্রাগ এডিকশন বন্ধ কৰিবলৈ কোশিশ কৰা আছে নে কি কই কিনা আপুনি লাভ কুৱেশ্যন তো ৰিপ্লাই দি আছে
We want the apex body for this council chairman. So, আপনি ভাবি ইদু strict action কিনা লো that it implement করে আছে council chairman আমরা ইদু drug menace to society রে.
See, earlier we had a discussion regarding this issue. Drugs, we know war on drugs has the department, the police department is also trying to level this. That is for people who are selling of drugs, drug lords, they are selling drugs. Those things they are tackling it. But the users, abusers, main part. DUCC also had a meeting regarding this issue. We're going to discuss with many NGOs or maybe orphanages, and we're going to see, we're going to seek help and work together inclusively because drugs it's a very wide problem. If drugs continues to multiply, there are going to be theft, there are going to be a lot of issues, illegal activities. So that's why DUCC itself cannot able to manage that. It has to be an inclusive of all the churches or either rehabilitation centers, other NGOs working together. So on this issue for DUCC, like our chairman has said, we, Colony Council, are all aware of it, but this has to be worked inclusively with the other bodies together.
So that was the press conference given by the DUCCF where they have taken up many issues pertaining to the commercial hub of Dimapur. Now, the representatives here, the members of the DUCCF over here, they represent 97 colonies of 23 wards in the urban area of Dimapur town. Now, like earlier we have mentioned, and they have also mentioned, you have seen in your visuals and you have heard what they had to say regarding the government middle school issue where the dispensary or a town sub-center, they were earlier saying primary health center, but it is actually a town sub-center that has been set up by the Department of Health and Family Welfare, and the journalists put up many issues regarding it. So now they have also said that they have clarified that it is now up to the colony council chairmen to come together and solve it peacefully and with the concerned department. Now, in regard to the residential sanitation fee by the DMC, they have said that, of course, bringing up that the DMC spends a lot just on fuel. In regard to this, they have said that more consultation is required and also meetings with councillors as well as the colony chairman is also required in regard to this sanitation fee. Also, the National Highway 36, which runs from Delhi Gate to Hotel Dragopan, it is in a very bad condition, as we can see, and time and again they have lapsed with the deadline of completing the project, the road construction project. They have appreciated the councillors right now that they are pressuring the concerned departments as well as the administration and the contractors, and they have expressed their appreciation for the councillors, but they're also hoping and appealing that this is completed at the earliest. So that was today's press conference. Esther here with camera person Kamri for Nagaland News Network.